right, go ahead. Let's see what we got here. I think we're good. Okay. I don't know about picture, but we are live. Go ahead. No scoreboard on the screen yet.
Okay, welcome Mustang fans. We're out here at the Crowd tonight as the 18-2 Mustangs square off with the 8-9 Denton Ryan Raiders. The Raiders are 3-1 in the district. They swept Birdville and split with Lake Dallas, and their games against Lake Dallas, they lost one game 1-0 and won the other game 1-0. Just looking at their runs allowed in the district play, which typically you're going to have your best pitchers going in the district games, they've only allowed 4 runs, actually 5 runs total in their 4 district games. So that suggests that their pitching is pretty strong. Watched them take infield warming up, and they look solid out in the field. So the Mustangs need to be on their game tonight if they want to stay perfect in district play. We've got JoJo Kubo, a.k.a. the Joker, on the mound for the Mustangs, and JoJo's 2-0 in district action with wins over Colleyville as well as Birdville, and we're about to get started right here.
Yeah, we don't have a scoreboard working yet.
Okay.
So.
Well, we'll try and talk you through it.
Deuce for a strike.
Yep. You know,
man, I could have called that one. I knew that was coming, Jeff.
I think I remembered what you said. We were saying about the Joker last year. I didn't have to go back to the broadcast, but the Joker does what he wants, not what you want.
That's right. That's right. He makes you laugh when he throws it.
We're just living in the Joker's world, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right.
So I think we got a 1-1 count there. That last pitch missed.
Well, we raised the game on Friday night, Jeff, with the analysis that Hutch brought to the broadcast. And
is my job security in jeopardy?
I'm just going to tell you, we got to talk contract terms.
Well, I hope he's available Thursday night because I'm going to be at the Rangers home opener.
Yeah, right.
No, what a game I missed, Trey. 19 strikeouts by
Dr.
Hill.
If he's not the player of the week, they don't really have the award, right? Do they?
He was the player of the week on Facebook.
Well, that's Mustang player of the week. There's like a poll with one of the high school media outlets.
Okay.
By Brian Cossett, GM Sports Media, powered by Gray Wolf Productions, and these guys send out these polls and get a lot of traction. I don't know where Dayson ended up, but I mean, dadgum, you need 21 outs in a 7-inning game. The infield only had to worry about 2 of them.
That's crazy. And you said the 2 hits they had were infield hits.
Yeah, one of them was hit pretty good. Brent laid out. The Joker. I guess the guy fouled it off.
Yeah, Gianni couldn't hold on to it. So I believe we're in a 2-2 count right now. We're battling this sun, which should disappear back there in about 30 minutes. But anything hit to right field, I'm surprised our right fielder doesn't have his shades on because we saw it in warm-ups. The right fielders were really struggling with the balls in the air.
Especially the Denton Ryan guys.
Yeah, but it's those low-line drives that are going to be really tough, I think, to see with that sun. Got him reaching.
That might – no, Brent Lee's there. If you hit it on the infield and you need to get it out, you got to –
B-Lee.
That's right.
Yeah, that was a very he had that hitter way out in front, and he just reached for that and flipped it up in the air to Brent.
I like the way Joe's mixing things up, and I guess the dugout's mixing them up. I like the game that's being called. Last week, I mean, let's think about it. The Mustangs had 26 strikeouts out of 42 outs.
2/3 or so of your outs are strikeouts. Yeah, there's. I keep talking about
JoJo had 7, one each inning.
Just looking back at this. Got the high strike call there. But, looking back at the season, I was looking at a Game Changer at some of the early games, and on the season they're averaging about 1 error per game. Well, when you don't have that many chances, it certainly helps to keep your errors down.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that pitch.
Oh, there it is. Got him looking.
Wow, the Joker brings it home.
Yeah, he looks like he's on his game early.
When he can spot that pitch off speed for a strike, he's really impressive, you know.
This is their starting pitcher at the plate right here for Denton, Gavin McKnight.
So are the Mustangs 18-2 or 19-2?
18-2 according to Game Changer.
That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
That's awesome. Pretty much guarantees you're going to have a winning season.
Yeah, it does. Right now, you're already locked that up. Of course, that's not what these guys.
Oh, wow. Did you see him buckle his knee
Oh,
right
my
there
gosh.
on the curveball?
He threw it at his shoulder, and the guy gave up on the pitch.
Yeah.
And it dropped right in. And when it was coming in and dropping down, he was thinking, can I recharge my bat? Oh, man, the field looks impressive here.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Wow, he got the call on the front knee breaking pitch.
Yeah, that looked a little low, but we'll take it. So the Mustangs set them down in order. JoJo picks up 2 strikeouts and a weak pop-up to bring the Mustangs to the plate. And
All right, we're back. I guess, it's probably worth noting on a lot of these broadcasts I close with happy birthday, Coach Washburn, because, of course, the Mustangs, being the cut-ups that they are, with the Joker at the helm, on one of these trips out to, I guess, Laredo, one of the first tournaments of the season. We're sitting there at Buffalo Wild Wings getting ready. The last day, we had already finished our game on Saturday.
okay.
And so everybody is getting some food before they head back. Sammy takes call, strike one. And all of a sudden, the server comes over and puts a cake with a candle on it right in front of Coach Washburn. And he looks around, and then the players, they stand up and sing happy birthday in this packed restaurant. And he's laughing, and Coach Webster's laughing. Then we figured it out. It's not his birthday.
Right.
And so we're getting on the airplane coming back that evening. And the pilot, he comes over to the loudspeaker. The commercial aircraft comes over to the loudspeaker and says, Grapevine Mustangs are coming back from Laredo. And, and then he comes over to the speaker and he says, And just want to say happy birthday, Coach Washburn, to the plate to 128 people.
That's funny. That's funny. We're going to get a base runner there on a strikeout, drop third strike. And the
any way you can get it, Jeff.
yeah, the throw to first was dropped too. So definitely a fortunate leadoff base runner here.
I hadn't looked at the polls this week. Have you looked at the polls?
No, I rely on you for that, Trey.
Yeah. Oh.
Sammy didn't have much of a lead there. Just watching him warm up, the starting pitcher looks like he's got pretty good velocity.
Sammy's got a good lead right there, and Peyton takes a strike.
Yeah, it looks like this umpire is going to call that low strike. We've seen we got the call there for the third out, and that pitch there looked down about calf high.
Oh. Sammy's got a really good lead. He's got the best lead on the he's down. Look at that.
Yeah, got there easy.
Plenty.
Jarrett squared the bunt there, but I think it might have just been to distract the
Tatum.
catcher.
That's Tatum.
I'm sorry.
That's Peyton
Tatum. I miss a game, and I'm
right. You
pick up right where I left off.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
Last week I was calling JoJo Sammy. It's only the third year that I've seen those guys play.
Yeah, it's okay. Sammy took that as a compliment. Look at that.
Yeah, we're going to get the third there.
You know what? Speed kills. Speed and aggressive base running. Sammy, if that ball moves 5 feet from the catcher, he's thinking that's a go signal for him.
Yeah, he didn't wait to see how far it bounced. Once it was in the dirt, he pretty much took off.
Coach Webster running the signals. I like the way we put pressure on the defense, and you make them make plays. 2 balls and 1 strike. Let's see what happens here. This is a hit away. Oh, ball's down, ball's down.
The score on the pass ball.
Oh, I thought there were 2 strikes, only 1.
So got a run without a hit and without a sacrifice there. That was.
Now that's not an RBI though, is it?
No,
I don't think so.
Definitely not an RBI.
But if you walk with the bases loaded, that's an RBI.
That would be, but he didn't put the ball in play there.
Yeah. Tell you what, these Mustangs hitters, they're going to put the bat on it.
Well, we got something going out on 26.
Somebody 26'd it.
The wrong way.
Yeah. Hope nothing's wrong.
It.
You better run.
Yeah,
He's going to be to first base.
Yeah. I wonder right now, Trey, if the hitters are having trouble picking up that ball out of the pitcher's hand. You see there's shadows just in front of home plate, and nobody's really seen the ball well on either side. Sammy didn't really have the best swings. Okay, they're going to say he didn't swing. And
no, they're going to say he fouled it.
I don't think he fouled it. I don't think he fouled it. He in fact, he didn't. At best, he did was check.
No,
the
but
swing.
I think the umpire called foul.
Okay,
but I don't know.
I didn't.
Coach Webster didn't argue.
I don't know how he fouled it because the ball was down in the dirt.
Don't even have to justify it to me.
Okay. So we got a full count here on Peyton.
Well, same outcome. Karma.
Yeah, their pitcher's missing a lot of pitches down low.
He's thrown a lot already, hasn't he?
Well, he threw, yeah.
4 to Sammy.
Took Sammy to
full count.
To a full count, and just, I believe Peyton saw 6 pitches. I did notice in his last outing against Lake Dallas, he went 6 innings and had 10 strikeouts.
Pretty solid.
His numbers look good, at least.
But you could have 10 strikeouts and 10 walks, and it's not a great game. Right?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, there's another big lead. He's
wow,
got him.
Yeah.
Had
him leaning.
Yep.
That was one of those where I think he was moving in the wrong direction.
He had a bigger lead than Sammy.
He was kind of leaning towards second, and they.
So that's my metric, right? I think Sammy takes the biggest leads on the team. He had both feet beyond the cut, not just one. So, but you know what? The guy had to throw over and make a perfect throw. So.
Yeah. So that brings Jared Boswell to the plate. Jared's, at least when I last saw him, he's been on a tear.
Still doing it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what his average is. I would think it's well over 400, maybe even higher than that. It's just It's been impressive how he's stepped in as a junior and really anchored that first base position very well.
Okay, that's going to run the count to 1-2 there.
Well, the umpire is defining the boundaries. The players have got to, got to recognize it, right?
Yeah. It's been consistent because
that's right.
we know JoJo got a low strike call to get that third batter in the first inning.
Well, that's what you want. Oh, there's a hard hit ball. This will be a base hit, man.
Single to left field through that shortstop hole.
I think the third baseman made a bad choice there. He was playing up.
Yeah.
And this guy can spray it everywhere.
Yeah, you're right. If he's back a little, he might get glove on it because he
dove
on it.
Yeah.
Brings Lolly Esquivel to the plate.
Isn't it Ryan? It's Ryan Williams.
Ryan Williams, wow.
You dude, I'll tell you what.
I'm rusty, man.
I don't know what you did this weekend, but I wanted some of that action. Let's see.
Well, I gotta give you credit, man. Your Alabama Crimson Tide.
I was gonna bring that up later on.
Beat Grand Canyon,
yeah.
but if you were watching
Sweet
the game
16, right?
late in the game,
they choked.
Grand Canyon had a lead late in the game and just couldn't score after that.
Yeah, but I'm glad they busted your bracket. You're done. You're not gonna win the $1 million.
Oh, my bracket was busted the first 4 games of the tournament.
Yeah, I bet. This guy has been clutch ever since he put on a Grapevine uniform.
We'll pop that one up. Should be infield fly, right, Trey?
No. Got to have runners on first and second.
Okay.
And the first and second or base is loaded. And the reason for that is it is a deterrent for somebody dropping a fly ball and turning double play. Well, the reason they don't do it with the runner on first is the batter should run it out. And if they drop it, the batter would be safe.
A smart infielder sometimes will drop that ball to take a faster runner off the base. I've seen guys do that.
Yeah, take Ricky Henderson off the first base.
You have to really be
so that's not just a high baseball IQ. That's baseball IQ savant.
Yeah. Okay, we get a runner to score in position here with 2 outs on that pass ball.
I don't know what his pitch count is.
I'd call that a wild pitch. He's bounced at least 4 or 5 pitches in so far. He's missing, looks like some type of hard breaking pitch. He's coming up short with a good bit.
Folks, be sure to share the game with your friends and your family. Love to get out here and see if we can crack the 100 concurrent viewers tonight.
So now Jared's all the way at third base.
So now one of those wild pitches scores him.
Got Lolly a little off balance here. Catcher did a good job of getting out there and getting that one out of the dirt.
Yeah, he did.
Full count right here on Lolly. 2 outs.
I need to turn up some ambient sound here. Can't really hear anything.
Okay, another ball that gets away from the catcher. He's going to get him at first base this time. But Mustangs pick up a run on 1 hit, head to the top of the second with a 1-0 lead.
We'll be right back. This is Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
I'd like to congratulate Coach DeBest and the Grapevine Mustang football team for a fantastic season. I'd like to congratulate all district honorable mentions: Will Matheny, Ethan Randolph, Bergen Weir, Cooper Lowry, Ty Honenberg. Second team All-District, Tayton Evans, Ryan Hamilton, Bradley Snyder, Darius Burns, Daniel Campos, Harrison Hackbar, Ian Hatton, and our very own Brady Boozer and Connor Bell. First team All-District, Darian Bird, Bryson Davis, Major Heck, Devin Thomas, Leighton Towery, Rondell Paradine, Hunter Claudel, Demontrez Dunn, Ryan Knight, and Brady Wagner. Congratulations to the Fighting Mustangs. Now batting, number 22, Davis Stockard.
You're on.
Okay, here we are on the top of the second inning. JoJo's
The Joker.
had 2 strikeouts in the first inning, and the only ball he put in play was hit weakly.
Another great pitch. You know, the book on him for so long was first pitch fastball strike. And now he's saying, okay, I like that book.
He's mixing it up for
Yeah,
sure.
he's pitching backwards to him. And they're not making the adjustment. Oh, he did it again.
Got him looking.
Oh, my gosh, that was a great pitch.
Trey, I have a
He
question
threw it
for
his
you.
left
I have
elbow.
a
And it
question.
yeah.
During the inning break there, we had Athlete Appreciation Night. We had 2 of our Mustang baseball players recognized for their achievements on the football field.
That's right.
Brady Boozer and your son, Connor
Connor
Bell, second
Bell.
team All-District.
Yeah.
As a running back, Connor got that award. Now, where did he get his speed? Because I'm struggling to believe that he got it from
Came
you.
from me, man. I ran a 4.8 when I was a senior. You know, they moved me from the
4.8 down first baseline?
Yeah, no,
Is that
no. They moved me down. They moved me to 4th team tailback from offense, but that's not what I played. I played outside linebacker.
Okay.
I was so dadgum proud of him for that. When they made the announcement, he yelled, "Dad, Dad!" And when he found out, and you know, he put in some effort. He ran hard for the Mustangs this year. That's for sure.
That's some good stuff.
It was
JoJo
kind
picks
of
up a strikeout there to get the first out.
Oh, they don't know what to do.
No, that was.
And Brady Boozer had a great year as well.
What position Brady
He plays
play?
defense, like a
Safety
jack,
or something?
Jack linebacker or something
okay.
like that.
He kind of looks like a safety.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he was free safety. I don't know, but the defensive secondary was very, very good.
Okay.
And Boozer had a return for touchdown, fumble recovery for touchdown, like a 97-yard, 96-yard. Connor had I want to say 14 touchdowns.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
How far did the
Maybe
Mustangs
12,
make it in the playoffs?
They got beat in the first round by a
Okay.
team that went all the way down to the final 4
Okay.
or final 8. I don't know. But the team had just started football last year. That team, and they had all their starters back.
Oh, wow.
So it was amazing. They went deep.
2-2 count on the hitter right here. Got him. So that's 4 strikeouts here out of the 5 outs so far.
You never know what the Joker's going to throw at you. You know.
Keeps you guessing.
Yeah, that's what you do when you're the Joker, man.
You think he's got a question mark somewhere inside his hat?
Now that's the Riddler.
Oh,
See,
that's the
I
Riddler?
struggled.
Okay.
I struggled with this. You know, I struggled with this, but I know he's a character in the dugout on the team. He's one of those guys that makes everybody laugh. He's the prankster. You know.
I believe it. I've seen him running down the line and keeping them laughing in the bullpen.
Yeah, it's going to be a base
fall
hit.
For a hit. Yeah.
Throw him out.
So the Raiders pick up their first hit there on a ball to right field.
Clearly the coach has told them to shorten up and
Number 10, Tristan Martin.
Well, the sun's going down. My cameraman Elliot, who he may be the hardest working guy that I know. He's been working logistics for games across the Metroplex from this soccer tournament we're doing, the Dallas Cup, and we're the video services team, Elliot and myself and Tradio and his company High Shots Video, and he does a great job, and I'm really thankful for him. And he's the hardest working guy I know.
Well, Trey, when he rolled up today pulling a trailer, I actually thought maybe he was moonlighting as a landscape guy, but he's got his cameras in there.
He's not. Are you a landscape guy, Elliot? Are you a landscape guy? No. Look at him.
I'm kidding, but I mean he's got his cameras in his trailer, but he breaks
off
early.
He got him. Boom! How about that?
Yeah, good job right there by JoJo, not panicking and calmly stepping off and making the easy throw to second base to get that third out. So Mustangs are going to come to the plate here.
Why would you do an early break right there?
That's a good question. He must have just guessed or saw something to think that JoJo was going to the plate.
Yeah. Anyway. All right, I'm going to put us on mute. We'll be right back.
Phillies officers won extra-large officer national champions, and senior captain Katie Benson was recognized for her performance. Congratulations, Coach Katie Norsworthy and the fabulous Phillies. Reminder, the concession stand is open. We are selling Bessa's Pizza slices for $1, and of course, the world famous Mustang dog. Leading off for the Mustangs, left fielder, number 8, Brady Boozer.
Okay, we've got Brady Boozer leading off for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the second, sitting on a 1-0 lead. Mustangs picked up that one run actually without a hit to score the run. That's going to be played, I believe, by the first baseman. Okay, yeah. Raiders going to pick up an out there on a foul ball pop-up. It's going to bring Gianni Corral to the plate for the Mustangs.
Number 24, Gianni Corral.
No wind right now tonight, and hopefully the wind stays away. It's a little on the chilly side. That ball misses up. Johnny hits that one up the middle. I think it's going to get it through for a hit. Okay, we're going to get a base runner here with one out. It's another one of those balls that Gianni takes right up the middle. He's had at least 3 or 4 hits I've seen in district action just like that. We're going to get a courtesy runner. I believe that's Colin Park.
Bench running for the Mustangs, number 5, Colin Park.
Got Zach Goldstein at the plate here for the Mustangs. 1 out, runner at first base. Zach swinging right there. Colin didn't have a big lead there, but more than the pitcher liked to see. It's a high strike call right there. Even the count at 1-1. Pretty well hit. That's going to be in the gap. Yep, that should score a run. Zach's going to get to second at least. Colin is going for home, and Zach's going to get to third with 1 out. So Zach drove that ball well. One hop the fence, just a little bit right of the 350 sign. So the Mustangs earned that run for sure. Good chance here for Brent to drive in another run.
Mustangs on the board, huh?
Yep. Johnny had another one of those hits up the middle. He's
saw it.
At least 3 or 4 I've seen in district action that's been right up the middle. Trey, I think that cough is stubborn. It won't go away.
I don't know what it is. I think it's allergies. It's going to get cold here tonight, Jeff. Oh, yeah.
It's foul ball, going to stay short of the Tradio truck.
Almost. I thought I had it.
Yeah, I'm glad the wind's not blowing right now the way it has been, especially was that Sunday it was so windy. Boy, it'd be really cold if that wind picked up like it did Sunday. Now, Brent's in an 0-2 hole right here. Definitely want to avoid a strikeout. And the infield is playing in on the corners, back in the middle, so any ball to the shortstop or second baseman should score that run from third. A ground ball at least.
Oh.
Close, but
it's
yeah,
one of those 2 strikes. That had to be inside.
Yeah, he's called that low strike a few times. It was a tad below the knee, but I have seen it called at that level.
Oh, look at that.
Swing.
Great
Yeah.
job. He kept his hands inside.
Yeah, good job right there,
Fantastic.
Brent. He's going second.
He's going to make it, too.
Yep, good hustle, good hustle. He was going hard all the way out of the gate, and that ball didn't get that far away. The shortstop was able to play it only probably 20, 30 feet behind the bag. But
that's
Brent,
a base hit. He ripped that down the line.
Definitely. The third baseman had to dive just to get a glove on it. And again, that's a spot where playing in helps that ball get by him. And they, if you're going to
twice he's got burned.
Play in like that, you give up a little bit of range.
Yep.
So we got Sammy at the plate with another runner in scoring position.
Only 1 out here, Jeff.
Yeah, Mustangs now up 3-0.
That is your name, right? I mean, I didn't know if somebody replaced my partner with an exact new replica. All the name issues we've been having. I went to the Twilight Zone and came back, and there's another guy here that looks like Jeff Knipper, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I've been called a few other things, but Jeff is usually what I'm called.
Oh, Sammy, I like that. You know what he did right there by squaring? He gave the third baseman an excuse to play up even more.
Yeah, the first baseman's on the grass too, which
well, you don't know what 10, you don't know what he's going to do. you know. Up.
Tell you, it's a little
Kind of jammed him.
little scary playing that close in on a left-handed hitter who can turn on the ball. That ball can really get on you in a hurry, but
you and I know that.
Sammy was
you and I know that, but apparently.
Well, hey, he's just doing what the coach told him to do. But Sammy was actually a little late on that pitch. He was thinking about a bunt again there. It brings the count, I believe, 3-1.
Good eye right there.
Works him for a walk there, so that is going to bring Peyton Tatum to the plate with runners at first and second.
I'm sorry for talking over you there, but this is an opportunity for the Mustangs to take control of the game.
Yeah, and I think their coach realizes that. He doesn't want to get away from them early. The Mustangs have definitely got a opportunity for an even bigger inning. We've already got 2 here with only 1 out, but 2 guys out there on the base path looking to extend that.
I think, you know, in my limited time playing baseball up through high school, that 4th run, getting beyond that 4th run on a lead, it's just an emotional and mental pressure. If you're on the other end, it's no longer one swing of the bat when they get above the 4th run. When they get to a 5-run lead, it kind of is. It's demoralizing.
Right. There's no 5-run
I think
home
there's
run.
I think there's a demarcation there. Really, would you agree with that? I mean,
well,
up until 4, you know that at least if you get the bases loaded and Ryan Williams comes up, you got a chance to tie with one swing.
Well, and if you look at the Mustang scores, they haven't been giving up many runs. That's a combination of some really good pitching and solid defense. So they know that if they spot the Mustangs, more than 3 runs, their chances of overcoming that are not good. So Peyton was square in there too.
Yeah, I think a lot of this might be to exploit that guy at third. I mean, listen, you got 2 fast runners on the base. If he takes 2 steps in, Brent could sneak in right behind him on a running steal there. It wouldn't surprise me.
The pitcher seems to have trouble throwing a strike when they've squared around, so that could be factoring in.
Look at that one great bunt, man.
It's going to be a tough play. He's going to make it. So
I give that guy props. He didn't even hesitate. He got it and threw a strike to first.
Yeah, he was on that ball in a hurry, and it looked like he had a chance to beat it, but definitely a good defensive play by the pitcher. But that's going to move 2 runners now into scoring position for Jared with 2 outs. Jared had a hit in his last at bat, ball that got through on the left side through the third base shortstop hole. That's one thing I've noticed is Jared does a good job of using the whole field. I'd say
that's a sign of a good swing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, you make them defend you on that left side, and he's had quite a few hits over there.
They got the message, though. The outfield's playing kind of deep.
Yeah.
In right and in left, but in center field, well, he's all right. He can get back to the ball, I guess. I'm upset that the wall needs to be painted. Needs to look as good as the grass.
Yeah, it's a little patchy out there, Trey.
Let's just go ahead and make our thoughts known right now.
I hate to say anything negative because I know the Dugout Club works hard to help keep this field in tip-top shape, and they've done an excellent job with that.
Are you sure that's 10th Man Club? Now, are you really Jeff Knipper? It's not Dugout Club. It's 10th Man Club.
Well,
but listen,
at South Alabama, we call it the Dugout Club.
Yeah, right. Look at that. That was a trump card you threw down on me. Well, it's South Alabama. In Picayune, Mississippi, we called it the Bleacher.
Picayune, Mississippi doesn't have a booster club for the baseball team. We were on our own.
You sold Krispy Kremes. Did you have Krispy Kreme down there?
We didn't have Krispy Kreme in Picayune.
Oh my God!
Mobile had Krispy Kreme.
So in my high school,
Good block right there by the catcher to keep that ball in front of him, but Jared's going to get to first on a walk.
Yep. So in my high school, I remember, raising money for the program. Go get your dozens of donuts at like 6 a.m., stand on the corner, go to Western Supermarket, whatever.
Oh, I remember the sororities on campus selling the donuts, and I think they got them for $1 a dozen, and we're able to sell them for, $4 a dozen.
Yeah, right.
Which, of course, in 1988, I mean,
that's some coin.
$4 was there.
That's
it would get you a meal at Hardee's.
It would get you nachos Belgrande with no onions and extra olives, and order cinnamon Crispus for less than $4 down in Tuscaloosa from the famous Taco Bell. Oof.
Yeah, Ryan swings through that one. Did y'all have a Hardee's in Tuscaloosa?
Of course we had a Hardee's.
Well, I thought you did.
That's the first place. Hardee's and Jack's, the biscuits they had.
The one by the campus in Mobile gave you a free iced tea with your student ID. So you could usually get out of there for maybe $3 because you were drinking a tea for free.
Yeah. No, we didn't have any perks like that at Taco Bell.
Are you a sweet tea guy?
It depends. I mean, I like half and half.
Okay.
I'm not
that's where I'm at now. But when I was 18, I was drinking the sugared version.
Yeah, I couldn't drink it the way my grandmothers made it. It was just a bit too. They boil the water. They put the tea. They're making the tea.
Right.
And the way you do it, you put the sugar in when it's super hot.
Yeah. Yeah. Ryan's in a 1-2 count here.
I loved my grandmother.
Oh, that's a hit.
Oh, my gosh.
Another 2-strike hit for Ryan.
2 RBIs.
It's going to be a play at the plate.
Safe.
He got there. Good job by Sammy. It looked like they had a chance to get him, but I think he made another good slide.
To the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the umpire was in perfect position.
I thought maybe you would jump the gun saying he was going to score because that was a close play.
Yeah, he's going to go out and talk to him and say.
The Raiders coach wasn't so sure he did get in there. But
the ball beat him.
Yeah, the ball did. That puts the Mustangs on a 5-0 lead.
But I think the ball came up this way a little, and he slid to the outside down there.
Yeah, the throw definitely wasn't on the left side of the plate, but it definitely beat him there, and it was a good throw by the left fielder. The ball, Ryan hit it so hard it got there in a hurry.
Another good swing on an inside pitch, just like Brent Lee. They both kept their hands inside and torched it.
Yeah, that was a hard hit ball for sure. So that's going to bring Lolly to the plate.
So if you're a pitcher now and you've given up 4 runs this inning, 1 run before, you got 2 on here. What are you thinking when you got 6-5 stepping there? You're
just trying to get out of the inning. Oh wow!
Oh, what they got him?
No.
Ooh. That was an excellent play call by them.
Yeah, trying to escape here any way you can.
I thought they had him, Jeff.
They had good timing on the play.
Yeah, caught me off guard, and usually I look for the crazy stuff.
Okay, that's going to move the runners up to second and third on I'd call that a wild pitch probably.
I couldn't tell if it touched the catcher's glove first.
Yeah, it was definitely down in the dirt.
I guess I'm going to have to take some promethazine or
in the
dextromethorphan.
South. In the South, they tell you need a hottie totty.
Oh yeah, I don't know how it'd go over here on school property.
Well, I'm talking about when you get home.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about what can I do right now.
Boy, Lolly was way out in front of that pitch.
Yeah, the guy had him way off stride on 1-0. He was looking dead red, right, and didn't get it. They're gonna throw him off speed to get him out, I think, or to try to get him out. He's gonna have to hit off speed pitch. Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
That has been the formula for most of the district pitchers we've seen against Lolly. They tend to want to favor the off speed pitch.
Yeah, but if he hangs him, he bangs him, and that's what the risk is.
Boy, he
hit
one about 390 at Colleyville. I don't remember if that was a fastball or an off-speed pitch, but that was a shot. He hit it Colleyville off the top of the center field,
center field
wall.
Batter's eye.
Yeah.
First part of the batter's eye.
Oh,
Strike.
that looked good. So that's going to be a full count now on Lolly with 2 outs, and there's a little bit of action down here in the Raiders bullpen. They've got a left-hander warming up. Hopefully he keeps that ball under the screen and we don't get hit here on the Tradio truck.
No, I'm going to turn it down a little. Got him.
Oh, yeah, got him looking, I think.
Yeah.
So
he knew it. He knew it, too. He tried to buy a walk, but this guy.
Good inning for the Mustangs, though. They pick up 4 runs on 4 more hits. Now extend that lead out to 5, headed to the top of the 3rd.
You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
As well as hamburgers, hot dogs, and Mustang dogs. Like to wish Coach McBride and the girls soccer team as they begin their journey tonight in the state playoffs as they defend their 2023 state championship. We also would like to wish Coach Hammond and the men's soccer team as they begin their state title run tonight versus Midlothian at Mustang Panther Stadium. Congratulations to Coach Matt Kreiner and the CHS wrestling team for another fantastic season. And also a shout out to the Grapevine golf team and Coach Brian Humphreys and Steve Hutchison. Go Mustangs!
My bad. I don't even know what happened there. Thank you.
Now batting, number 10, Tristan Parker.
Okay, we're back. Can you hear me? Am I still? Oh, I'm off. Okay, good. Oh, I guess we better turn down that ambient. That dude
Popping the mitt pretty good.
He brought it pretty good, didn't he?
Yeah, we got another right-hander in the pin for the Raiders.
Yeah, we're going to get hit. See how that missed high? We are going to get hit.
JoJo's got a 1-1 count here on the hitter for the Raiders.
Yeah, a little too fine on that one.
Yeah, the hitter thought about it but laid off.
Good pitch.
Yeah.
Guy wasn't expecting it.
He backed up like it was inside, but got the strike call.
Yeah, but the catcher does such a good job framing it. You know, really, really good stuff, you know. Oh, there's a hard one. That's going to be foul.
Must be foul, yeah. He's pulling up. You know, Trey, the student body, it doesn't seem, has heard about the Mustangs' fast start. We don't have much of a student population here in the bleachers tonight.
I think it's temperature. I'm going to call the weather.
You think, or do they
cold.
just prefer to stay home and listen to the Tradio broadcast?
Yeah. Hey, Coach. Doing well. Got him. Another strikeout for the Joker. How many is that?
That's at least 5. I know he had.
We're only in the 3rd inning, Jeff.
Yeah, he had 4 through 5 outs, so that's at least 5. And I'm probably forgetting one.
I got to tell you something, man. Oh, oof. That was coming here this way.
That was unfortunately a curveball.
Yeah. We're laughing because the Tradio truck
it was above the fence at one point for
it's
sure.
in danger.
He's getting underneath that curveball. We need him to stay on top of it.
Don't know. The pitch right here, JoJo threw the guy.
I was referring to the relief pitcher in the bullpen. Got a high strike call right there to put the hitter in an 0-2 hole.
I don't know this that high. If you look at his stance, when he strides, he lowers his body.
Yeah, I mean, it just looked up around the letters. But you're right, that's a strike. That should be an out. It looks like Ryan's going to play that one short of the dugout. Yep. 2 quick outs here for the Mustangs.
We've talked about it before, but it's worth noting that Ryan is just a fantastic utility guy.
Yeah.
Invaluable, man. He can catch, he can pitch.
He
plays third base, any position in the outfield.
Started as a 10th grader at catcher. Last year played a good left field, and this year comes into third base and has been solid at third. I haven't seen him make an error yet.
Yeah, he's been sensational. This guy warming up was throwing a lot of junk.
Hitter had a good swing at that one. But he's in an 0-2 hole right here. 2 outs.
Come on, Joker. That's a good pitch on 0-2.
Yeah. Boy, Gianni blocked that one right there without a swing. But you don't know if they're going to swing. You got to give up your body there whether they're swinging or not.
Oh, that's going to be playable.
Yeah, that's Peyton, I believe. There we go. So 3 outs right there. The Mustangs put them down in order and take a 5-0 lead headed to the bottom of the third.
JHS Athlete Appreciation, like to recognize Coach Robin Wallace and the area.
Okay, Trey, we got some information there from a listener, and let us know that the Mustangs in the Max Preps rankings are number 1 in 5A and number 2 overall in all classifications. That's some stellar stuff there.
We thank our sponsor.
No, the Mustangs are not flying under the radar for sure.
No.
GHS Athlete Recognition.
No. And then I pulled this up from one of the
New York style pizza in the
web
concession stand for $1. Enjoy.
Texas high school baseball.
Okay, well, in that poll, we're 3rd in 5A. Behind Argyle at 13-2 with 2 ties, and then Bernie at 16-4, it looks like.
18-2 looks good up there, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. I know you had the coaches poll.
I'm going to look at
last week. We were 2nd in the coaches poll, and honestly, I would probably consider a coaches poll most credible.
Yeah. Let's see.
I wonder where Coach Webster voted his team.
For the Mustangs.
I don't know.
Number 8, Brady
Got Brady Boozer leading off here for the Mustangs. He popped out in his last at bat, but Brady's been hitting some balls really hard. Homered last Tuesday night at Birdville on a laser that found its way out in right field. Good swing there. He just fouled it straight back. We do have a new pitcher for the Raiders. He is a right-hander, and he was the one warming up in the bullpen. Popping the glove pretty well. His curveballs were missing up, at least in the bullpen. That one misses down right there.
It's unusual. They dropped us to 5th.
How do you drop without losing a game?
No, I don't know. On the high school baseball coaches poll.
Yeah, must have. Maybe he's had some coaches.
Yeah, I don't know, Jeff. It doesn't matter. I guess we look at him to give us an excuse to talk.
Unlike the March Madness tournament, there's no at-large bids. You've got to earn your way into the playoffs with your record. So
that's right.
At the end of the day, yeah, the rankings are nice to talk about, but they won't mean anything.
They give you and I
time.
something to talk about.
Yeah.
But the players, it doesn't mean anything to them.
Do we really need any more subjects to talk about after the array of subjects we discussed last Tuesday?
We really
everything from a road trip to Atlanta.
I can't believe that we went viral.
So you're reminiscing about your trip to Fenway Park?
Well, we haven't. Oh, look at that! He drilled that ball. Get long.
Okay,
good play by the center fielder.
Yeah, he got a nice jump on that ball.
That's
and
a
ran
good
it down.
swing by Brady.
Yeah, Brady hit that ball well.
The catcher, number 24, Gianni Curra.
Johnny had a hit up the middle in his last at bat.
It's going to be the score, folks, is 5-0. Our scoreboard isn't working tonight, so sign of the times.
You kind of have a lot going on this week, right?
Yeah, actually, I've just got to be honest with you. There was a point.
High strike right there to even the count at 1-1 on Gianni.
There was a point where I was thinking, I'm not going to be able to make it tonight. I know that guy over there working the camera.
That's going to be played by the first baseman, I believe. So Raiders are going to pick up 2 quick outs here.
He jumped through hoops to be here for us.
Sounds like y'all have had some long days.
Let's see. Until last night, it was 4 hours of sleep since Friday.
Wow.
Yeah. Kind of crazy. A little outstripping my.
Are you saying 4 hours total or 4 hours a night?
4 hours total.
Trey, that's not good.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I doubled that last night. I doubled that total.
Good.
Last night I got 4 straight.
Oh, okay. We got Zach Goldstein at the plate. Zach hit a one-hopper off the fence in his first at-bat for a triple.
Yeah, so I guess we got to be a little more aggressive with the scoreboard. There's 2 outs. We are in the bottom of the 3rd. Mustangs are in control right now with 5-0
There's
lead.
another hit. Yep, that's going to be another double right here. Zach's going to get in scoring position with 2 outs. Good job turning on that ball. Hit it right down the line here with authority.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 4, shortstop, Brenton Lee.
And Brent had a hit in his last at bat.
Yeah.
Picked up an RBI, hit one.
Kept his hands inside and raked it.
Hard past the third baseman and ended up on second base with a good hustle right out of the box. So he's got a chance here to pick up another RBI.
So there are 2 outs. Oh, look at that. Wow.
That should score him. Yeah. Center fielder had a little trouble putting a handle on that ball, but I don't think he gets Zach right there moving on contact.
No, that's the 6th run for the Mustangs, folks. Score is 6-0.
So
Mustangs have 7 hits.
Brent's bat's come alive tonight. 2 hits for him.
Joker's on the hill. How many strikeouts Joker have?
Let me check.
6.
Check Game Changer, Trey.
Through 3 innings.
Be guessing if I told you.
Oh! Well, the pitching change has not really affected the Mustangs. 7. I bet he has 7 strikeouts out of 9 outs.
Well, I'm looking at the wrong team. Let's see. That's going to be an out at second base. So Mustangs pick up another run there to make it 6-0, headed to the top of the 4th. And real quick here, we're going to update JoJo's strikeout total. He's got 5 strikeouts through 3 innings. He's at 38 pitches, so very efficient.
He's cruising.
Yeah, less than 13 pitches an inning.
Score 6-0, folks. Mustangs on top. We'll be right back. All right, we're here going into the top of the 4th. Mustangs up 6-0 against Denton Ryan, sporting an 8. Mustangs with an 18-2 record, and playing good baseball, Jeff.
Definitely. JoJo's cruising so far here. First pitch strike right there on a off-speed pitch.
Did you have a certain pitcher in, when you were playing baseball down at South Alabama? You really do know all the people at all the schools that you play frequently, right?
Well, in the district,
yeah.
Or not district, in your conference,
yeah.
You'd play 3-game series home and away. So you'd see them 6 times a year. So
yeah.
you did have a good feel for your conference opponents, and you would see the same pitchers. It's kind of like this. You line up your best pitchers for the district. In college, you line up your best pitchers for the conference games. You always talk about your Friday pitcher, your Saturday pitcher, and that's the guys you're going to see most often in those spots.
Was there ever? Did you have some pitchers where you said to yourself, "Man, I don't want to face that dude this week"?
Honestly, some of the best pitchers I remember in our conference were on our team.
Oh, really?
John Lieber was there my last year, and John, was one of the top pitchers in the country, and had a good major league career with several teams. And we had another guy, Mike Zimmerman, that was a first-round draft pick. Mike made it to AAA. He had some arm issues. That was a good swing and good fastball right there by Sammy.
Was he drafted?
JoJo, my bad.
Was he drafted by the White Sox?
No, he was actually drafted by the Pirates. He was at the bottom of the first round. I think they call it like the sandwich pick there. He had –
Doesn't matter.
Really,
sandwich pick or pizza pick. It's still – he's in the majors.
Well, he
in the AAA.
He got a big bonus out of it for sure. Yeah, I'd have to think about. There were some guys we saw face us that were outstanding pitchers. Got him looking right there at a low pitch. Good job, JoJo. Cal Eldred, we squared off with him in a tournament down in Florida. We also saw Mississippi State had a pitcher who was actually a reliever and pitched for the Rangers for a while, and I'm struggling to remember his name. A big, tall right-hander that came from Mississippi State. He was probably the hardest thrower I remember. He was throwing around 95.
Was he there with Will?
No. I'm younger than Will Clark. That's a hard hit ball. It's going to be
swing,
foul,
though, wasn't it?
You know, I saw
Will
a video.
Clark was what, 8 years in front of you, maybe 7?
At least 4 or 5. In fact, I saw a video yesterday on the internet at 60, and Will was hitting balls off the tee, and his swing still looked
Oh my
sweet.
gosh, he is.
He had that sweet swing.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's 6 years older than me.
Pure baseball guy. He was really a real baseball man, you know.
They say, Will Clark would annoy his teammates, but he was a winner. I still remember the story my coach Steve Kittrell told about Will Clark when they came to Mobile for a series. He went
one out.
They played a doubleheader. He went 1 for 7, but Mississippi State won both games. And he said when they went out to shake hands, Will Clark was smiling ear to ear because he was just a winner. He was all about winning. That's a solid base hit to left right there. And honestly, if you think about it, the Rangers had some their first playoff teams were teams that he played on.
Yeah, right.
95, 96, I believe that was. So the Raiders pick up a base runner here with 1 out. That's their second hit of the ball game.
Top of the 4th. Mustangs in command, 6-0. Joe's had to throw some pitches this inning.
Yeah, that missed away right there.
I love the sky at this time of the evening.
More action out there on 26. Got him swinging through a high fastball right there.
That's like the 3rd or 4th round of first responder vehicles we've seen.
There is a fire station right down, not Mustang, whatever this road that runs by the high school. So that's probably where they're coming from.
Timberline,
there you go.
Oh, good pitch. Oh, come on now.
Didn't get the call there. This looks like the catcher hitting for the Raiders. Can you tell me why I say that?
Nope.
Look at the wristband he's wearing.
All
it's
the
like
stuff on his arm?
Yeah. I've seen in Omaha, even the infielders now wear those.
Double play ball.
That should be. Oh.
Got
Good
it.
turn,
He did.
yeah.
That was a great turn.
Yeah, Tatum. Well, Tatum is his last name. Tatum had to stick with that ball. It was a little outside, but made a good turn to get the double play. And Mustangs escape any trouble there. Still sitting on a 6-0 lead, headed top of the 4th.
You are watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
Girls cross country finished 5th in the state and were the district and regional runner-up. Congratulations to Blakely Hines, Kaylin McCown, Mary Schnitz, Alexandra Navarro, Kaylee Gomez, Braylon Francis, Miley Gomes, Geneva McCready, London Durzek, Annabella Butler, Quinlan Boss, and Maggie Lee. And congratulations to the boys cross country team, district and regional finalists, Justin Leathers, Charles Smith, Blaine Bradford, Truman Sue, Cole Comer, Chris Contreras, Anderson, Mason Bertain, Kason King, Griffin Killeen, Ryan Kim, Samuel Troy, and Mustang Baseball's Drew Finnegan. Congratulations, Mustangs.
All right, so we're just talking about a big baseball movie here called The Rookie.
Now batting for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Trey, that that was a true story, and you know, he made his major league debut against the Rangers. A tearjerker for sure at times. Not sure what we have here. The umpire's talking to our dugout about something. We're going to get.
No, he's telling the coach to get the coach's box.
Well,
I don't know.
I thought you. Well, I guess you do have to be in the coach's box.
That's a rip.
Oh, off the
Be
glove.
a base hit.
Yep.
To the plate for the Mustangs.
So
The only thing I want Peyton to do on that is when he runs through first, I don't want him turning to the inside to go back. Did you see how he did that with a little aggressive step?
now, answer me this: if you're in foul territory, but don't make a move into fair territory, can you still turn there and find the ball? Because that's a play where
No.
no,
No, you can. If you can take, if the umpire, if you turn to your left, if the umpire deems, in his opinion, you made an attempt towards second base, doesn't mean fair or foul territory. You can be right where that coach is, and you can turn like you're going to second. He can say that was a move to second. They can tag you out.
Okay. That was a bit of an odd situation. Oh, that's
Oh,
hard
my
hit.
gosh.
Well, right at the second baseman. They're going to turn two. That was
Too bad.
that ball was smoked, but right at him.
Boswell scorched it. That was really a good job. You know.
Yeah, the second baseman did a good job playing that ball in one hop, and when it was hit so hard, there was no doubt they were going to turn it. But what I was going to say, Trey, that was odd in that usually when the ball gets away from the first baseman, it's over here by the fence towards the dugout. That ball was actually in
Went over,
fair
yeah.
territory. So to
Well, it stayed in the
find,
dirt, just
Yeah.
beyond the line.
yeah, I thought it was in fair territory though. But anyway, my point is to find the ball, he kind of had to look that way.
Yeah.
Of course, your coach is helping you out there too. It didn't get a. Oh, that's well hit.
They are really
Yeah.
getting some good cuts, aren't they?
Yeah, Ryan's had some really compact and just got out in front of that one a little bit. But when he gets that pitch in that spot, he usually doesn't miss it. Another
Look at
hit.
that.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Boy, he got up on top of that one.
Yep.
That one was up in his eyes, and great job getting on top of it.
Well, I think that was like the same height as the one he hit out. I mean, I think that he likes that elevated pitch.
Yeah.
Pitch hitting for the Mustangs. Number 18, Takahashi.
That's 2 hits tonight for Ryan. We got a pinch hitter. Taiga Takahashi.
Takahashi. Yeah.
He's pinch hitting for Lolly right here. He'll be in the DH spot.
2 outs. We got a runner at first. That's Rhino at first base.
Good cut. Fouled that one back. Mustangs up to 8 hits now in the bottom of the 4th inning, so have earned, I believe, all but one of those runs is earned. First run was unearned, I'm pretty sure. They had a couple of strikeout, drop, strike, and then
dropped
third
strike.
Three pass balls.
He stole second.
Okay, there you go.
And then a pass ball to get the third. And he scored on like a wild pitch too, right?
He did, yeah.
Anyway, the score is 6-0 Mustangs here. Sorry about the scoreboard issue tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We got 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
He's
Ryan,
going.
boy, he got a great jump.
That's a hit.
Look
there.
at that. There you go.
He's going to keep going to third. It's going to be a close
play.
play.
Out too. No,
he
safe.
dropped it. Dropped it.
Great job hitting the ball, Tiger.
Boy, he looked good on both swings there.
Yeah, he did.
Now batting, left fielder, number 8, Brady Boozer.
Brady had a hard out to center field in his last at bat. He's got runners at first and third here with 2 outs. Interesting to see if Tyga is running here. He wasn't on that first pitch, but he got some signs like he might have missed a signal. Let's see here. Nope, not going here.
Well, you know, once again, maybe he wants to leave that first baseman on the bag for the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, we've seen Brady pull the ball, so that there is some benefit to that. Okay, delayed steal there.
Great job by Tiger.
So good count here for Brady, 2-1 count. Pitcher doesn't want to go 3-1 on you here, so look for a good pitch and let it fly. Oh, he did. That's 2 runs. Well, boy,
easy 2 runs. He didn't play it well.
Mustangs have really hit some balls hard this inning.
That's the 7th and 8th run for the Mustangs.
3 just seeds right there.
Yeah.
Ryan hit 1, Tyga hit 1, and Brady just clobbered that one. That ball was about waist high for 250 feet.
Number 24, the catcher, Gianni Corral.
So the Mustangs now in double digits in hits. Got 10 hits, 8 runs, 2 outs.
You watch it. I don't want you to get hit.
Got more action in the bullpen for the Raiders. It's a left-hander that was warming up earlier but didn't make an appearance.
That ball was up above the fence when he caught it.
Can I stand behind you?
Yeah, do something.
I may have to duck, though. I would still leave my head exposed. Okay, I think he's going to beat that one out. Yep.
That's a good infield hit that by
I was distracted by my comedy.
yeah.
Re-entering the game to run, number 5, Colin Hart. Now batting, right fielder, number 2, Zach Goldstein.
That brings Zach Goldstein to the plate. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Brent Lee is 2 for 2 tonight. The 8-9 hitters are having a night. Okay, we're going to advance on a ball that gets away from the catcher.
That was an unfounded throw right there. He wasn't going to get him by out.
No. Brady got a good jump on that ball that got away from him.
Mustangs with 12 hits, 8 runs. And the Raiders have 3 hits, no runs.
That's going to fall, Trey. That's 2 more runs. That's 3 hits tonight for Zach. Having a big night.
Well, you know what this means. That's now 10 for the Mustangs. If the Joker holds them, it's over. 10-0.
So 10 after 5. Is that the?
I think so.
Trey, for your sake and maybe your sleep schedule, that I like to know
let's see if
that
we can do that.
Yeah.
And Elliott's sleep schedule. That's going to be a tough play. That's in no man's land.
Yeah,
nobody's going to get there.
Play.
That's down.
Oh,
that's
good
down.
try by the right
That's
fielder,
down,
but
though.
it's going to drop.
Mustangs make him pay, too.
Yeah, he made a good attempt at a sliding catch there and actually got a glove on
That'll
it.
go down as a double in the book.
Yeah, that's going to be a hit. Yeah, that was a really tough spot to just too far from the second baseman, and the right fielder had to come a long ways. We're going to get a pitching change here for the Raiders.
I'd like to once again thank our title sponsor for tonight's GHS Athlete Appreciation Night, Best's Pizza, here in Grapevine. Thank you for your support of Grapevine baseball.
So this one's gotten away from the Raiders, Trey. Mustangs put up a 4 spot in the second, come back, scratch for 1 in the third, and now we're at 4 runs here in the fourth and still hitting.
It's the recipe.
Yeah, just
great pitching and pound the ball.
Keep the pressure on them.
There's we're in the bottom of the fourth. They've got 13 hits.
That's 3 1/3 hits per inning. That's you're gonna score a lot of runs doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing to the right of the 13.
No errors.
That's right.
Yeah, but again, almost 2/3 of the outs are somewhere they're close or strikeouts. Boy, Jay's taking the music down.
I don't know what he's doing
trying
here.
to put you to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish he would go back to the spinners again to get some more Rubber Band Man or something like that. But these Mustangs been playing great baseball. Hopefully, you've been following along with us on some of our broadcasts. But overall, the team is playing really well.
Yeah, the record speaks for itself, and honestly, the vast majority of those wins have been by a comfortable margin. Going into district play, I looked at it, Trey, and their run differential was over 7 runs a game. Now, a couple of the games here in the district have been closer. Tonight, they're looking to pad that run differential again, but you just don't typically outscore teams by that wide a margin in high school baseball. We're playing decent competition, and it's just impressive what they've done, not just winning, but winning comfortably. One of Trey's many fans stopped by to say hi.
I need to get him to ask me for my autograph. That'd really do it for me. Oh, he was thinking.
Yeah, Sammy had a good cut at that one.
2 runners in scoring position. 2 runners in scoring position. 10-0 Mustangs. We're in the bottom of the fourth, and they're still doing it. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, way out in front of that one. That fastball he got, seemed he was looking to put a dent in a car out here in the parking lot.
He was, yeah. Or at least on that wall. Damage some of that paint.
1-2 count right here on Sammy. 2 outs. Got a left-hander working on the mound now for the Raiders. Built kind of like Dason, but not doesn't have the fastball that that Dasani has.
I don't know that he's that tall, is he?
No, but he's built on the thin side.
He looks like
He's 6 foot now.
he's an underclassman. It looks like
Dayson's probably what 6'3", 6'4",
6'5", maybe.
Oh wow,
Big dude.
big stuff.
3-2's our count. 3-2.
Oh,
Sammy fouls it back. Had a
Yeah.
pretty good cut.
Yeah, he was on it.
Runners on second and third.
I don't understand
10
here,
to 0.
Trey, with 2 strikes, with 2 outs, while your first baseman will be playing even with the bag. You're not going to bunt, and you're cutting your range down. That's just
Inexperience is what that is.
It's not a good
Run, Sammy.
Yeah. Well, the Raiders escaped there without any more damage, but the Mustangs put up a 4 spot and now sit on a 10-0 lead, headed to the top of the 5th with a chance to, I believe, close this one out if they can keep the Raiders off the board.
Let's do it. I need some rest.
I'm rooting for you, man.
As they battle it out for a district title. And thank you for coming out to support us last week during spring break. We'll let them know we're cheering for them as they make their run into the state playoffs. Go Mustangs!
All right. I don't know this song. I think I've heard it, but I would sing it if I knew the words, Jeff. But
I'm pretty sure it's not Britney Spears.
yeah. Well, I got a lot of. It was in sync, right? I really took a lot of grief on that one, but
Well, that's why I said it wasn't
yeah,
Britney Spears. I didn't want you to make that
know.
mistake again,
I was
Trey.
going to fall into that same trap. Hey, we are in the bottom of the 5th. No, top of the 5th, excuse me. And Denton Ryan is 0. Mustangs are 10. I believe the Joker can close it out here. We got defensive substitution in left field. Connor Bell is out there for the Mustangs. Well, that's the first pitch that I would say. Bad grip or something, right? That was,
that was about a 50-foot curveball. It was
yeah.
not enticing for the hitter, for
Looked
sure.
like it came out of his hand wrong.
That one misses down also.
Steve Sachs. Same spot. That was my problem, man. I actually was taking ground balls when I was senior. I was fielding anything that hit me. And
There's a strike.
the coach would throw the ball up, and when he swung it, I would have my back to him. So when he swung, I would turn around and I'd find the ball. He would say, turn. And I would turn and I'd find the ball and dive and get it wherever it was. And that's how quick I was on just third base reaction time.
But that was a practice technique y'all used?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Never took it in the back either. Always got around. And I don't know that it was a practice technique. It was like me telling him, hey, I can do this. And I did. But for like the first week of the season when I was a senior, I could throw it to first base. But the second week in the season, I would throw it over the first base dugout. It would end up on the football field. So they moved me to the outfield. I think we've talked about this before, but
You had the yips.
I had worse than that. I had tore my rotator cuff in my junior year and never did anything about it.
There's
so I'm
a strike.
sure I've got scar tissue there.
Well, it's happened to a couple major leaguers. You mentioned Steve Sachs. He couldn't make the throw from second base, but Mickey Sasser, who was a catcher for the Mets, he couldn't throw the ball back just after the pitch to the pitcher. It just becomes a mental block, and it happens to golfers. That ball is pretty well hit. Connor's going to play it. Mustangs get their first down on a fly ball to left field, but
How about that?
It's amazing how mental it can get, and people do all kinds of things to break those yips. Go to hypnotists.
Well, remember John Smoltz was having some problems in the early 90s, and he got a sports psychiatrist over in Atlanta. That guy must have earned his money because the guy eventually made it to Hall of Fame. He couldn't throw a strike.
Well, I remember the Cardinals had a young kid who was a left-hander that was a top pitching prospect who actually pitched in the postseason and had got the yips. Couldn't just throw a strike. He was throwing it to the backstop.
Well, so listen, I said that wrong.
This could be a tough play. It should be an out, though.
Look at that. Great play. It wasn't that Smoltz he couldn't throw a strike. It was that if something went wrong, he couldn't get back on track. Is that, he kind of.
But the left-hander I'm thinking of, who I can't recall his name, he actually went back to the minor leagues and became an outfielder and had a pretty good career as an outfielder. But he just could not get over the hurdle to get back to throwing strikes. No, that's a left-handed pitcher for the Cardinals.
Del Murphy was a catcher,
and this guy went on to play outfield in the majors for like 10 years after going back to the minor leagues and starting over as an
So if
outfielder.
you're just joining us, Mustangs head 10-0.
Yeah, two outs.
We're in the top
2
fifth.
outs here. We believe if the Mustangs can shut them down right here without a run, that should be a ball game. I'm going to try a pick at second. Joker likes to get those runners.
He
on
likes
the bases
to. Yeah,
sometimes.
he does.
Actually, I think it's just his way of amusing himself, right?
I think his inside move is great.
Good pitch. Didn't get the call.
Did not.
Oh, that's well hit, but right at Brent. That's a third out, Trey. Let's see if we're lining up to shake hands. I believe we are. Here come the Raiders out to line up. So we've got a ball game. Mustangs do it in dominating fashion tonight. A 10-0 ball game, 13 hits.
Give me a shot of the scoreboard, Elliot, if you get a chance.
Only 3 hits allowed by the Joker. Just a solid outing all the way around, Trey.
Our sponsor, Dustin's Pizza. We're sponsoring Grapevine Athletic.
These guys are good. And they, one second.
So that puts the Mustangs at 19-2 on the season now. Thursday night, they will be looking to continue their undefeated season in the district.
They're using the same recipe, man. Pound the ball, pound the ball, pound the ball. Make the defense make plays. On the flip side, you make the plays you're supposed to make, and throw strikes, make them earn it. I mean, dang, they don't beat themselves, and they force the other team to do stuff to win the inning.
Well, we know Dayson will be on the hill Thursday night, and he's coming off a complete game, 19 strikeout outing, and it's going to be hard to outdo that, but I certainly like his chances of shutting down the Raiders again, and the way the Mustangs are hitting the ball right now, it's going to be tough for the Raiders to beat them, and I won't be there Thursday night, but Trey, hopefully Coach Hutch can pinch hit for me again.
I haven't talked to him. I don't know if he's an away game guy. I have to find out. But, hey, listen, wrap it up.
Okay, thanks for all you fans out there that hung with us here on Tradio tonight. We had a few technical issues, but hopefully we delivered a good broadcast to you. And the Mustangs appreciate the support. Trey, I'll sign off for Tradio. If you were listening to the game tonight and you're not already a subscriber to Tradio, please become a subscriber. It'll help Trey and help us deliver a better broadcast.
All right, Jeff. This is Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. We'll catch you guys on Thursday. Yeah, gotcha.